Man, what time is it? I need some help. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm waiting, just patiently waiting for some help. What up, what up? What's going on, YouTube? Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. I am back in the building again, showing you some love. I hope you guys have been taking care of yourselves. I hope you guys have been living happy, smiling, feeling great, and staying out of the way. Oh yeah, please slide over. Let big man through. I definitely need space. Let's get it. So, today I bring to you, I gathered up the content and information. This video is on the way that comes with waiting for God to bear your heavy heart. Have you ever been in situations where you have a heavy heart and you're just you're persevering, you're praying, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to do all that you can do to remain faithful in your practices, to remain faithful in your obedience to God, you know what I'm saying? And you're just waiting for clearance, you know what I'm saying, for someone to take that load off of you. This basically is what this video is about. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna tear it down, break it down for you guys like I always do. Complimentary of Still's View. Come on down to the channel. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. Let's get it. So the weight that comes from waiting for God to bear your heavy heart. Yeah, that weight is real. Waiting on God when your heart is heavy can feel like carrying a load no one else can see. There's a unique kind of ache in it. You're not giving up, but you're not moving forward yet either. You trust God, but you're still hurting. You're obeying even when relief feels delayed. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what the meat and potatoes of faith is. That you're still obeying even though relief feels delayed. You know, even when that relief does feel delayed, it's kind of like there's also an uncertainty, you know what I'm saying, in it while you wait. You know, you still trust in God, but you're still hurting in the meantime. So that tension alone can exhaust the soul. Waiting doesn't mean your faith is weak. Often it means it's strong enough to stay put when everything in you wants to force an outcome. The Bible never pretends waiting is light. Hope deferred makes the heart sick. So if your chest feels heavy, you're not feeling, you're human. What makes it heavier is that God usually doesn't remove the weight all at once. He teaches us how to carry it without being crushed. He strengthens you quietly. He softens what bitterness could harden. He reshapes your heart so what's coming won't destroy you. Sometimes the waiting isn't about changing the situation, it's about preparing the vessel. A heart that can hold blessings and pain without losing its soul. Given what I've been walking through, loss, separation, rebuilding yourself, this kind of waiting makes sense. You're in a season where God is asking for endurance, not speed, and endurance is heavy work. Yeah, endurance is heavy work. It's likened to when you're working out and you reach that last quarter or that last minute and your body just feels like you want to give out. But that willpower, that endurance that kicks in, that adrenaline that kicks in before you finish or before you hit that finish line, that's basically heavy work right there. If it helps to hear this plainly, God is not indifferent to the weight you're carrying. If he's allowing you to feel it, it's because he's close enough to you. Bear it, not because he's distant. You don't need to be strong all the time. Even Jesus wept while waiting. If you so I'm gonna actually break this down and go into I believe it's about 3 different segments of what it means to wait for God when you have a heavy heart. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to explain how to release some of that weight without giving up. Also going to explain what waiting looks like when it turns from punishment into purpose, or how to recognize when God is about to shift a season. You don't sound weak to me. You sound like someone still standing under a very heavy cross. That's just a footnote for me. It is now 5 minutes and 9 seconds into this video. I would greatly appreciate if you guys are still here. There's no reason why you guys are still here and you haven't like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. You know what I mean? Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of these great topics and stuff like that. You don't have to go searching for them when I come on. So, all right, let's sit with all of it, not rushed, not polished, just honest, just pure honesty. So, number one, how to release weight without giving up. Releasing weight doesn't mean dropping the promise. It means stopping self-crucifixion. A lot of faithful people don't just carry the cross. They add nails to it. That's a tough one right there. You're not just carrying the cross. You're adding nails to it. All right. Replaying the same thoughts, judging themselves for still hurting, feeling guilty for being tired of waiting. God never asked for that part. Practical release, that's still faithful. Pray shorter, not longer. God, I can't carry today. I trust you with what I can't touch. Stop explaining yourself to God. He already knows. Give him the outcome, not the details. Details keep you trapped in control. Release is not abandonment. It's saying, I'll stay obedient, but I won't punish myself while I wait. 2, when waiting shifts from punishment to purpose. Waiting feels like punishment when you feel you're stuck in why. You keep looking backward. You feel forgotten. It becomes purpose when you start asking, who am I becoming? Your reactions change. Your silence grows stronger than your explanation. So I'm going to go over that really quickly and slowly. So when it shifts from punishment to purpose, waiting can feel like punishment when you're stuck in the why. Why this, why that? You keep looking backward. You keep looking backward at the situation and trying to figure out things, or you've forgotten. So it becomes purpose when you start asking, who am I becoming? So when you're in a season of change, you know what I'm saying, and you get to a point and you recognize stuff about how you're changing, there's always that question that you ask yourself, who am I becoming? You know you're doing something, you know you're becoming something, but who are you becoming? Your reactions change. You don't have the same reaction to certain things that used to trigger you before. Also, too, your silence grows stronger than your explanation. You know what I'm saying? Here's a quiet sign that shift is happening. You stop needing people to understand your pain. That's not numbness, that's maturity. Another sign, you still feel the ache, but it doesn't hijack your faith anymore. That's when waiting turns into refining, not withholding. 3, how to recognize when God is about to shift a season. God rarely announces a shift loudly. He whispers it through patterns. You may notice old triggers losing power, a strange peace mixed with sadness, on doors closing that no longer terrify you, less urgencies to fix everything. The heart gets quieter right before transition. Biblically, God often empties before he fills, isolates before he elevates, slow before he redirects. If you feel stripped but not destroyed, that's not the end, that's alignment. 4, the deeper truth most people won't say. Waiting with a heavy heart is one of God's most intimate classrooms, because you learn who stays when nothing improves. You learn whether your faith is transactional or relational. You learn how to love God without reward. That kind of faith is rare, and rare faith is forged under pressure. 5, one thing to hold on to when weight spikes. When a weight suddenly gets heavier, don't assume you're regressing. Often it means you're close to releasing something your soul has been gripping for survival. Letting go hurts before it heals. If you can say this to you plainly, man to man, soul to soul, you are not being delayed because you're unworthy. You're being studied because what's ahead requires a stronger inner foundation that what you had before, or than what you had before. So, yeah, that was my my little segment for today, or little video. I hope you guys enjoyed. You know what I'm saying? I hope this brings some clarity to you guys. Also, I hope that it brings some comfort to you guys also too, because it's not an easy thing when you have a heavy heart and your back is about to give out, because you're holding on and you're waiting for you're waiting for help, divine help, and you're waiting for prayers to be answered, or you're waiting for communication. It's a very, very hard thing, and it tests your faith about things. It also tests your capabilities of actually maneuvering through it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say to you guys, stay strong. Don't give up prayer. Strengthen your faith. You know what I'm saying? Keep being obedient as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? And just strengthen your willpower. Rest up, eat well, you know what I mean? Show gratitude, get a gratitude journal, write things that you're thankful for. If you're one of those people that always center yourself, or you're constant in a lack type of mindset, you know what I'm saying? Thinking about the things that you don't have. It always starts off with simple stuff that you do have to be grateful for. And the gratitude can be as small as being thankful for having your eyesight and that you're able to see, and just that alone will just bring more and more things for you to be grateful for. So stay strong. I know it's hard out here. I know there's all kind of things getting at you, things you want to do, feelings that you have, resentment, anger, bitterness. Why does this have to be me? Why do I have to go through it? You know what I'm saying? There's no one out here. I don't care what the TVs, I don't care what the social medias, the YouTubes, the Instagrams, or whatever. None of these sites, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what people are portraying on them. There's someone somewhere going through something. You can have everything in the world and still be unhappy, and you can have nothing in the world and be the happiest person. So, it's just a little bit something for you guys to think about. You know what I'm saying? When you guys are out in judgment, when you guys are out looking and seeing things. The brain is easy to get tricked. There's all types of mechanisms down here to lead you astray, distractions. This channel is based on clarity. It's based on transparency, honesty, and truth. I'm a truth seeker, and I always try to get down to the bottom of the truth, no matter what. That's just how I was born. That's how it is, you know what I'm saying? Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. Peace. I'm out.